Hello, my name is Danny Wallace. I'm a writer, and I'm also hosting the Read.co.uk short film competition tonight.
And Danny, what made you want to get involved in supporting tonight?
I love short films, and I love that it's starting to get the respect that it deserves as kind of an art form in its own right. A lot of people treat them as calling cards so that they can then go on and make bigger movies. But there are purists as well who just want to make a cracking short film.
And what for you is the essence of a good short film?
The essence of a good short film, a good idea. You need a great idea that's easily communicated. You need to be able to make it for not much money. You need to be able to, in just a few minutes, bring in some characters that people are going to respond to, that have a beginning, a middle and an end, and you need a payoff of some kind. You know, it can't just peter out, not in my opinion.
And is there a particular short film that you could point to as a wonderful example of that? Is there a short film that you have a special fondness for yourself?
Man, a particular short film. There are so many great ones being made at the moment. I mean, tonight we're going to watch 12 of them on a big screen at BAFTA, and each one is brilliant kind of in its own right. There's a whole group of young comedians as well and young actors who are really sort of taking that whole world by storm. I'm thinking as well of an actor called Richard Glover, and whenever he's in a short film, I'm like, this is going to be a good short film.
And I'm curious, how important do you think events like this are in encouraging the next generation of storytellers?
Events like this are hugely important. They are encouraging, they are celebratory. All these people put so much work, hard work, into making these short films. They're not easy to make at all. There's blood, sweat and tears. So an evening like this allows people to relax for a moment and have an audience of respected industry people sitting down and watching on a big screen in a posh place in London's glittering West End and enjoying that film. So it gives a lot of respect, I think.
And when you're not supporting events like this, what are you working on yourself at the moment?
Well, at the moment, what am I working on? I am writing a children's book. I wrote a kids' book that came out earlier this year, and I'm writing the follow-up. And then I will write a book for grown-ups. And then I'm writing a script for an American TV station. So a lot of writing, a lot of sitting down and writing.
Well, we're very happy to hear that. I'm curious about the American TV script. Is there a particular subject matter for that, or?
I'm as curious about it as you are. It's something called like a blind deal. So you go into it and you know you're going to write something, but you're not quite sure what yet. So I've got 4 or 5 ideas I'm toying with, but like the people making these short films, I've got to work out which one is the one I'm going to sort of commit my time to. So yeah, I'm curious too.
And you mentioned another book for grown-ups. Do you have a particular subject matter in mind for that?
Nothing I can talk about. Not because it's rude. That's the thing. When you start writing kids' book, you then talk about your grown-up books, and I have to always remember to call them grown-up books and not adult books, because that really puts a different spin on things.
My final very quick question, you mentioned your follow-up for your children's book. Can you tell us a little bit about that, what the kids can expect?
Well, it's all about a boy called Hamish, and in the first book, everything is very boring in his town, apart from one thing: the world keeps stopping. Everything stops. The planes in the sky, the cars on the road, everything except for this kid Hamish. And in the second book, something even bigger and even weirder happens to this little kid. So I'm halfway through. So I don't really know what happens yet, but I'm enjoying finding out.